Alright, thank you for stopping by. Today we're going to be looking at ROSÉ's debut album. It's called ROSIE. And I've already reacted to the two singles before this album dropped. And they're very different, right? From the really energetic APT to the more heartfelt number one girl. I'm very interested in seeing what kind of album this is and what kind of story she's trying to tell. Let's get into it. The first song is 3 a.m. Ooh. Very piercing. Oh, but now back to soft.
Gonna pretend I didn't see that. Cause is it really that bad?
Yes, it is.
Can we keep the story rolling?
Okay. She has a little bit of like a pop punk cadence.
Really perfect like that. I need you really
Ooh.
that bad.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. We got hip hop. Oh, nice. Nice resolution. Ah, I like that, like, descending run. It's a very breathy delivery. She's like pushing it onto you. Rhyming 2 of 2. It's a really interesting vocal mix, man. Huh. It's like those sad songs, but you chuck on a hip-hop beat and suddenly it's a Kid Laroi song. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's such a strange song to hear because she had such a pop punk delivery in the first verse and I thought the song was gonna be pop punk, but instead it just becomes hip hop, but also the chorus has those very pop punky vocal layers. Like, I'm just confused at what genre the song is supposed to be. I definitely need another listen to this without any expectations. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be really confused like I am right now. So initial thoughts is that it's gonna be one of those first albums where every song is sort of a different genre. Kind of like what Jungkook did in his one, Golden. I guess we're gonna have to be ready for some different genres, but let me know what you guys think of this song, because I feel like it's kind of Blackpink coded. I feel like if you're a fan of Blackpink, you might like this song, but me personally, I think the singles are better. But let's just get into the next one. It's called 2 Years.
How did it all fall apart?
Ooh.
You were right here before in my
Got the
arms.
synths?
Now you're invisible.
Oh, it's gonna be synth pop.
But the heartbreak's physical.
Okay.
All that I know.
Oh.
Is I can't let you go.
Oh, vocoder.
It's been 2 years and you're still
No
not
drums.
gone. Doesn't make sense
Okay.
that I can't move on. Yeah, I try.
Ooh, the build up.
This love never dies.
Oh, I like those. Those really high harmonies.
Another night,
There's the drums.
another fight.
Okay, it's chiller drums than I was expecting.
Someone that ruined everybody after you. I'm always coming back to you.
Ooh.
It's been 2 years and you're still not gone. But this love never dies. 2 years since you've been in my bed. Even
Oh, okay. Little beat 2 drop. Ooh. Okay, a little doubling of the vocals and the instruments.
maybe I'm just sick and this is how it's gonna be. Cause it's been 2 years and
Ooh.
you're still not gone. Doesn't make sense that I can't move on.
The build up is gonna be crazy.
I try, but this love never dies. It's been 2 years since you've been in my
Okay.
bed.
It's more of a old school kind of drop.
Yeah, I try, but this love never dies.
Okay. That's definitely old school pop, kind of like 2010s, I want to say. I think the first half of the song especially reminded me of Somi's music, especially her new album. It's got upbeat synths, the drums start coming in, and it's very danceable. But again, it's got those sad undertones. And so far, it's making APT stand out as like a sore thumb, because it seems like this album is much more bittersweet than APT has made us believe. But yeah, I don't have many notes to say on the song. I think it works well. It's a pop song. And the chorus is really nice. She has this part where she repeats, I try, or whatever the melody is. But she goes up and then, but this love never dies. Goes back down and then builds back up for the next part. It's just a nice bit of like going from high to low and then back to high. But nothing too special. The next song is Toxic Till the End. Ooh, Owl City vibes.
Call us what we are, toxic from the start. Can't pretend that I was.
I'm getting like Taylor Swift vibes. Like, we are never getting back together, kind of.
Then that you were jealous and possessive. So manipulative.
Ooh, oh, the build up.
You had me participating. Back then when I was running out of your
Oh, that's so Taylor Swift. What the heck?
We were toxic till the end. It's even when I said it was over, you heard. Baby, can you
Dude,
His favorite game is chess.
the trap coming in.
Guess.
Dude, this is so reputation coded. What the
Now he's on the screen, I'm saying don't leave. Honestly impressive. You
Oh, nice build up.
back then when I was running out of your pain. It's even when I said it was over, you heard. Baby, can you pull me in closer? You were plotting how to stay in my head. We were toxic till the end. I can't forgive you for a lot of things, for not giving me back my Tiffany rings. I'm
Dude, she's popping off.
you wasted my precious years.
That was crazy.
We were toxic till the end.
Oh, and the synth's going on like overdrive here.
End.
Dude, I'm such a big sucker of like cutting to silence in the middle of your music for emphasis. And she does that really great here. The last half of the song from the bridge kind of gave me Porter Robinson vibes a little bit. But dude, the whole song is very much Taylor Swift coded. Even the chorus like explosion is so Taylor Swift with like the snare. I think it's a good emulation. She really popped off in the bridge. This is kind of what I wanted to hear from her. Like, she has a force behind her and she's not afraid to just let it out. And it's a whole new side. Because so far she's been pretty reserved in her sad songs. She hasn't really gone full out F you. I'm glad she did. I'm glad she did. That's good. That one has potential to blow up. The next song is Drinks or Coffee. I'm more of a drinks guy. Ooh.
Standing in the corner of a
Oh, dude.
crowded place.
Oh, this is a vibe.
Boring. My night changes, it's just me.
Ooh.
Starting to see you in a different light.
Oh, the build up.
But I'm happy that you're here tonight. I'm feeling so good at a bad party. We don't have to talk. Gotta keep it nice. We cannot be naughty. We could get drinks.
Santa?
We could get coffee. Is it so wrong
the clock
to
ticking
think
sound?
about you always today?
Dude! Holy fuck. The production is insane. Who produced this? Ah, Blade Slacken and Omer Fetty? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, the dream duo. I don't even know why. It's just constantly ticking forward. It's constantly upbeat. You got this really satisfying claps and snaps, and it just brings it all together. Compare my reaction to this song with every other song in this video so far. You know when I'm being genuine. I fucking love this song so far.
The truth all day, yesterday and today and tomorrow.
Yeah, plus also the silence.
Just me.
It's used really nicely. It's not predictable. That's what I like about it.
I'm feeling so good at a
I guess it's also like a little syncopated as well.
I know that you want me, gotta keep
That's also like really good to make it catchy. Oh, the harmonies.
at a bad party. We don't have to talk. I know that you want me. Drinks,
Ooh.
coffee, drinks,
Dark and mysterious.
coffee, drinks, or coffee. Just call
With the
me, yeah,
808s.
drinks, coffee. Just call me, yeah.
That is a great song. I like the message as well. I think we're witnessing a story happen. At the first half of the album, she's broken up with this person. And now she's found someone else that maybe she feels some way towards. The next song is APT, which actually makes sense. Because this song is like meeting them for the first time, asking them out for a date. But I do like it, like the drinks and coffee. Coffee, which is, more sort of wholesome, let's take you out for a coffee date, it's the morning, the sun's out, you're just chatting about life. And drinks, sort of more partying, it's at night. It's two different styles of love, the wholesome and the wild. So it's a nice dichotomy here. Let's keep listening. The next song is Game Boy. Ooh. Okay. Electronic. Makes sense given Game Boy. Ooh. Real. Huh. Oh, we're back to the previous guy that was like toxic.
2 years now, I understand it. Yeah, you'll always be a game boy. These days, I know you're never gonna change. You'll only ever be a heartbreak.
Ooh, vocal chops. Okay. It's definitely the most K-pop so far of all the songs. Whew, nice change in the melody. Ah. And it's also the first time I've seen someone be referred to as a Game Boy. It's a play on words for Playboy, but it said it's a Game Boy. It's not whatever, bro. You wrote a whole album about him. Come on. Oh, that bass, that 808. That's cool. I like the way the music fades out, and it's just more acoustic now. Yeah, that's pretty classic K-pop, right? You got the really unique instrumental track. You got those vocal chops and the repetition. Very K-pop coded. I like the lyrics, but I don't really know sort of the messages. I did mention it previously, right? She's calling this dude a Game Boy as opposed to a Playboy. Maybe it's like a low-key diss, because calling someone a Playboy gives them a sort of maturity, but calling someone a Game Boy is sort of childish, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, this is such an interesting placement in the album though, because we've just experienced a song that was very upbeat, very, I'm meeting this new guy, we're gonna chat it out. And also APT is the song before this song. So again, very upbeat, very, oh my god, I want to get to know you. So the fact that she's gone back to this dude that has broken her heart and been toxic, I don't really know what the chronology is. It makes me wonder if Drinks or Coffee and APT are also about this toxic dude, but they were written before she knew he was toxic. I don't know. But either way, there is definitely a motif for 2 years. It's in pretty much every song we've heard, except for the happy ones. The next song is Stay a Little Longer. That sounds toxic. Heavy pianos.
Stay a little longer, take a little longer to pack up your bags.
Okay, I like it. The chords are also moving pretty fast, so adding to the urgency.
I can't stand these four walls without you inside them. Build us a castle, leave me inside.
All of a sudden the production is a lot more thinner. It's kind of emphasizing that silence and the fact that she's alone.
Please, won't you stay,
Woo.
stay a little longer?
You can hear the strain in her voice, wow. It's actually very like Camila Cabello coded.
I'm fragile, I'm speechless, don't leave me in pieces. Already having enough trouble breathing.
Dude,
Walk a little slower,
she has great vocals.
stand a little closer, so I can convince you the minute I kiss
Oh, I think the song is sort of exposing her toxic nature. It was mentioned in a previous song that she sort of didn't want the guy to leave and sort of did everything in her power to make him stay. This is that song. It's that like sort of unknown manipulation that sort of happens sometimes. And it's like slow dance vibes, which is even more manipulative. Like, she's being all so romantic, trying to get this dude to stay, but it's all just manipulation.
I'm fragile, I'm speechless, don't leave me in pieces. Already having enough trouble breathing.
Ah, nice. Ooh, electric guitar solo.
Stay a little longer, take a little longer to back up your bags. You're moving too fast. Please,
Okay.
won't you stay
It's a cool chill
a
build up.
little longer and play? Oh.
Whew, wow. This actually might be my favorite song lyrically. Production wise, nothing too special. A pretty, slow, heartfelt ballad. But I love the lyrics more because it makes more sense, especially because we've heard toxic till the end. Because in that song, she kept on saying we were toxic till the end. And I was going to make a point when I was reacting actually that throughout the song, she actually mainly focuses on every time he was toxic and less so on when she was toxic. Yet the song was still we were toxic to the end. And this song shows exactly why she was also toxic. Like, stay a little longer, I'll love you more, I'll do all these things for you, just stay. And the slow dancing vibes that come in the chorus, crazy work. I don't know if this is all like intentional, but dude, there's so many layers of manipulation from the song that is crazy. Okay, editing Andrew here. I didn't really explain my point that well, but the slow dancing vibes, basically what I meant is that it feels very romantic. Like if you're not listening to the lyrics at all, you're gonna think it's like a cute love song. But because you're listening to the lyrics, it's kind of like, wow, using love as a sort of manipulation, and it's crazy. And Rosé definitely knows, probably in retrospect. And we love a little accountability. So, let's keep going. The next song is Not the Same.
Say what you want to, babe.
Ooh.
Well, you know that you're talking in circles. Show me lies like we okay. Promise till your face turns purple. Trusting you once, trusting you twice.
Oy. Lovely run.
Only in nothing but time. I don't know who you think you're kidding, babe. Yeah, you're not the same, not the same. We had.
Okay, there's no time to breathe. She's just flowing through the song.
I keep on walking through all of the memories that I had with you.
Dude, I fucking love her rasp. It's so good.
Yeah, we had.
Dude, oh my god. There's like no time to breathe. She just transitioned so seamlessly from verse to pre-chorus to chorus to verse. Oh my god, I had to pause it to take a breath. Like, dude. It's also the fact that it's very like lyric and word heavy. Like she sang a lot of things. It does just feel like a very from the heart, just brain dump of information. And I'm getting overwhelmed. It's actually kind of crazy.
Oh, what a shame, nothing's the same. All of my life, you put it
Oh, the bass, the walking bass.
We had only and nothing but time. But some things just change overnight. Are you not the same, not the same, not the same?
Oh. That was an unexpected way to end the song. Okay. I guess it sort of more emphasizes that it's like a thought that she's having, and there's a lot that she has to say, but little time. So she wants to say as much as she can before she forgets. In that sense, it's kind of like an isolated moment in time. I don't know. I do think the song is kind of repetitive. I think the chorus is really long, and it kind of is going around in circles lyrically. So that's the only thing I dislike about it. But aside from that, I absolutely love how there's no time to breathe. So in that case, it's actually like very replayable. But let's keep listening. The next song is Call It The End.
We're at a crossroad, and we don't know which way to go. Part of me lost hope.
Love the pianos.
So baby, let me know. Do I call you my ex, or do I call you my boyfriend? Call you a lover, do I call you a friend?
Whoa. These are some nice lyrics.
Do I call you every night you're gone, or never call you again?
Ah.
Do we have a future? Or should I call it the end?
Dude, she has been popping off with the vocals. I don't know if that's in one take, but the fact that she can go from like the very upper reaches of her register and just right back down within seconds is quite insane. Yeah, the lyrics are definitely given like Gen Z TikTok, but they are really nice, and that used to be my jam back in like 2021, so I don't mind it all.
We were a moment, and you were my only true oasis. Now all those oceans are falling down our faces. Do I call you my ex, or do I call you my boyfriend? Call you a lover, do I call you a friend?
Friend zone that mother. Nah.
Should I call it the end?
Oh, dude. Oh, the rasp coming on at the very end. You can tell she probably had a hard time recording this. Plus, I want to hear this live. Like, this would be insane live.
Should I call it the end?
Well, yes, you should definitely call it the end. You should never go back to his bed, which I think she already has, though. It's interesting because I feel like this is kind of the song that you would hear at the end of the album. This is like her epiphany song and like her moving on song. So the fact that there's still 2 songs after this is very interesting. I wonder what they're about. The next song is Too Bad for Us.
And it crept up on us in the way that it does, and the moment disappeared.
Oh, interesting. This melody is pretty basic, and it's kind of used in a lot of songs, I think.
Another trick that fate has played on us again.
The fact that she can so casually reach that range is crazy.
Flying high with both eyes closed.
Ooh,
Almost touched the sun.
Dude,
I guess
okay.
we got too close.
like the really upbeat piano and guitar underneath, pushing forward the song. I'm grateful for that.
Can't go forward, can't go back again. And it crept up on us in the way that it does. We wanna talk, but we don't wanna listen. We play
Dude.
pretend, but we both know it's missing. If love
Oh,
was
okay.
bad, it burns out in
Okay, TikTok is gonna love this bridge.
At least that's what I tell myself. And it crept up on us in the way that it does.
I like that little like drone synth that's just playing one note.
And it instead of us, all our tears turn to dust. Now the roses don't grow here, and that's just too bad for us.
I kind of hope she wouldn't do that melody. Yet another song that does the da 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 da. That melody, holy crap, I've heard it so many times. I don't think there's much to say for a song like this because it's pretty basic, man. It's pretty basic. I mean, you can argue with me all you want, but the production is definitely something I've heard for so many songs now. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but in this case, I don't think there's enough for it to sort of stand on its own. I think the lyrics are like kind of repetitive. I like the mention of roses though. Like that's a cool nod to like her name in a way. Aside from that, there's like not much. And so the song doesn't really add much in my opinion. And it's also long. I don't think it needs to be this long. I'm just a hater because it's basic and I think she could do better. The last song of this album, if you made it this far, you're a legend. It's called Dance All Night.
Got out of my bed today. The sunlight was hitting my face, and 2 little birds came and sat on the edge, and they asked if I'm doing okay. And I didn't know what to say.
It's giving like
But I
2010s pop. This is good.
would dance all night, not care about the heartache in my life.
Okay.
I dance all night.
Oh yeah. Definitely more music, commercial music.
I wouldn't be so in my head.
Oh, the drums.
3 words every chance that I get. Be spontaneous and
the
better
claps.
with trust, and say things that I should have said. 'Cause
Whee.
I would dance all night, not care about the heartache in my life. Dance all night.
piano's coming in.
I'll be there for you tomorrow. You can Dry your eyes will laugh away.
Oh,
the
it's reassuring.
sorrow.
Oh no, that's wholesome. She's like talking to her fans.
I would dance all night, dance all night.
Okay. I kind of don't have much to say about the song. Like, this is, I think, probably the most bubblegum it is. This is definitely like the music I would hear in a commercial, in an ad, or just in the mall, right? It's definitely that sort of happy-go-lucky, wholesome song. Kind of like Can't Stop the Feeling, or like even like Butter by BTS, or what's the other song that was like, We're Just Gonna Dance? The music's got me going, Permission to Dance, that's the one. And I guess it's a pretty wholesome ending to the song, right? She's sort of saying to her fans, if you're going through a tough breakup or a toxic relationship, don't worry, I've been through that as well. I'm here for you. Let's just dance. Like, it's a nice wholesome message, right? But I want to hear you guys' thoughts. I want to kind of debate with you guys, because I think the last two songs are kind of irrelevant. I think this album could have ended at Call at the End, which is a sort of more unknown and bittersweet song. It was like a, shall I call at the end? Will I call at the end? And everything points to the fact that she will call at the end. But there have been instances in the album where she has gone back to this person, so you kind of wonder in your head, maybe she won't call at the end. And that's the sort of turmoil that I feel like if you ended the album on that, it would actually be really nice. Because I think the story that Rosie is trying to tell is just an evolution through heartbreak and toxic relationships. Oh, I'm reminiscing on how when I first met this person, it was so good and so romantic. And then, oh my God, here are a few red flags that I've noticed initially. And oh my God, we're being toxic. And we've broken up a couple times, but I always go back to them. Like, these are very common themes that I've heard in a lot of albums. But I feel like if you ended the album on Call at the End, it would have gone full circle, man. That would have been so cool. But we didn't. We got 2 extra songs. It's just about what kind of vibe she wants to leave us with. Does she want to go the uncertain route, or does she go with the definitive route, right? And in this case, she's gone for the wholesome and definitive route. In a way, I think that's on brand. Like, I think Rosé and I think very wholesome, right? So Dance All Night, therefore, is a pretty perfect track to end the album on. But if it was me, I would have ended it on Call the End. But compare my sub count to her sub count. Who's the more important person here, you know? But that has been Rosie. At this point, I like to ask people, what are your 3 favorite songs from this album? Let me go first. My favorite song, no contest, Drinks or Coffee. I think my second favorite song, Cop Out, but I would say APT. But if I can't say APT, I think my second favorite song would be Toxic Till the End and Stay a Little Longer. I think Stay a Little Longer actually is second. Toxic Till the End third. Let me know what you think. If you're still watching, then you must enjoy what I yap, so be sure to just, I don't know, stick around, watch a couple of other videos. I have some K-pop reactions, other pop reactions. Yeah.